Good morning, good afternoon, good night, good evening, whenever you're seeing this. I hope you're having a great day. My name is Skuzzy, that is Skuz with two eyes, hopefully like your face. And I'm trying to get on a better schedule for these things, man. I do enjoy doing them. It's fun. I like putting it out. I like the aesthetic. It's easy to do, and people like hearing the stories for some reason. So I'm going to tell you a story today about the illustrious lands of Graffiti Studios and how the police tried to sabotage my event and how we said fuck the police almost 100% not intentionally, and we still came out unscathed. So the year was some year. I lost track of the years, but this was between what I assume to be 2017 and 2020. It was one of them years in that little age range. So I had, I've always been a 757 resident. I was living in Newport News at the time, I believe. Newport News or Hampton. I believe Newport News. And I got a job in Richmond, and I was taking my talents to Richmond. So in Newport News, we had a space called Graffiti Studios. Rest in peace, Graffiti Studios. If you know, you know. It was a great place to be. It was open pretty much all the time. There's always events going on. There's somebody DJing. Essentially, it was an event space in the front, and then there was like a studio in the back. Yeah. And it was great. Always did good business with them. They always let us have our events there. And, myself, we would have these events that we started called Finesse Fridays. And the big thing for me was just to give a big eclectic space. Like, I always saw events always kind of fit to certain themes and certain types of folks. And we attracted everybody to my type of events. If you listen to my music, you could be anybody from a Catholic nun to a street nigga to a motherfucking, I don't say a Muslim Buddhist, but that too, everybody is welcome over here, man. We have a good time, very relatable music. So the events, I like to reflect that. So like maybe for 4 hours, I would have, like a chill DJ. We'd have vendors set up, people selling their products, whether they be, edible cakes and shit like that, food, it might be t-shirts, whatever. And then for the last 4 hours of the evening, it would be more turned up DJ, and then we'd have performances. Myself and my band, the Finesse Band, and then we'd have all types of stuff. We have singers, rappers, same thing. So you get a very eclectic an eclectic crowd that I felt was indicative of our music scene. It wasn't just one thing. We had a lot of different stuff. So I always felt like my events mirrored that, the Finesse Fridays. So this was the last one. So it's like, man, we got to make it amazing, right? And it was. So I forgot who all was performing. I know I was performing. Mood Music was performing. Shout out to Kane, Davey, all the homies. Shout out to who else was performing? Eric Hardaway might have been performing. If not, shout out to you, bro. You know you the homie. And we had everybody selling everything, if you know what I mean. Not like crack or nothing like that. Hey. Take it easy, fella. But it was cool. Like, again, we had edibles in there being sold. We had alcohol being sold. All types of stuff. Now, let me be clear. I'm 100% sure that nobody had permits for any of this stuff. But we weren't hurting nobody. It was just a good time. Now, I will say there was some ridiculous sales going on. Like, at one point, I was like, everybody get $1 Hennessy shots. Yay. That's never going to be a good idea. That's always going to be an awful idea. But I'll tell you, though, we never had no problems with violence, though. There were never any fights, never any shootings. The most that would happen is just niggas get fucked up, go home, no car accidents, stuff like that. It was always safe. But this was a grand show. I remember, shout out to Jazz. We had somebody butt naked, a couple butt naked people, ladies, getting body painted. So we had titties out. Everybody loves titties. Even titties love titties. You know what I mean? So it was a good time, man. You had to be there. So now I did often have issues with the police, which I to this day don't understand, right? I wasn't making any violent music. Again, nothing violent was happening at my shows. But every time I was doing something, these motherfuckers would just pop up. Now, I'm not going to point no fingers, but I knew of other events with other people where there was much more salacious activities going on. And them niggas never showed up there. Not that I would want them to. But why you want to fuck with me? I'm the saxophone guy. Leave me alone. Right? Nigga, music, and look, I got witness. Music videos, they pop up. Oh, you can't be here. It's like, bro, it's literally just me. So whatever, right? So Finesse Friday is the final one. Now, context. At the time, I had a song called Red and Blue, and Bang Pop, where I spoke out. You know, I might be answering my previous inquiry right now, but I would speak out about shit that was happening with the police. You know, whether it be from black people getting attacked and fucked with, and then what repercussions would look like, right? And that's just me expressing my creative shit. And also shit I was dealing with at the time. Niggas was always fucking bothering me. Anywho, right? So in the song when we would perform it, you know, because the hook is open, you kind of see where this is going. I'd be like, hey, when I say fuck 12, you say fuck 12, fuck 12, fuck 12, yada, yada, right? Now, my sets are structured, meaning I'm not just like picking random songs as we perform it. This is all a specific set list that we've rehearsed top to bottom, pause, from whenever we started practicing. The band already knows what we're doing, right? So it's already... So nothing, you can see where we're going, but nothing's ever done in retaliation or for something. We were all already going to be doing whatever anyways, right? So, nigga, I'm in the middle of performing, right? It's been an amazing night already. And I just kind of get like the tap, like, hey, bro, police outside. And them niggas about to come in. I don't know if I made an announcement or if niggas found out, but I will say all the niggas that should not have been there, you just seen them niggas just... disappear. Y'all, you know who you are. Them niggas was just like, police here, hey bro, great show, I'ma fuck with you. And then niggas just the Avengers dipped. I don't know where them niggas went. They got the fuck up out of there, right? Now keep in mind, we selling liquor. We shouldn't be selling liquor. So shout out to the homie Keith. Keith coming the clutch. He just hear about what happened. That nigga box everything up, and that nigga out the back, gone, right? In the darkness. So we like, all right, cool. So they got nothing to fuck with us about. And it's crazy, because again, I'm thinking, also keep in mind, it's not like we in a house, right? All the stores in the area that we're at, they're closed. We're the only store open. So it's like, who made a complaint? Anywho. So these niggas show up. And when I see them come through the door, we're about to do the fuck the police shit. And so everybody in the band kind of look at me like, what are we doing? And I'm like, nigga, I don't change the set for nobody. Play the song. And whatever happens is gonna happen. Which in hindsight might not have been the smartest shit, but it was cool. So thankfully we have video from this, right? You see the police walking in, and we already saying like fuck 12, but niggas got supercharged because they see the police. So like niggas is in their face like fuck 12. And I'm just like, I'm here, so I gotta stand on it. So they went through, made everybody feel unfucking comfortable. Thankfully, everybody still continued to have a good time, but they walked through. There wasn't nothing for them to get at that point. And they left, and we was there just saying fuck the police. I didn't know how that was about to go. Also, keep in mind the time frame, bro. This is like during like the Mike Brown, George Floyd era. So tensions are high, and niggas are very outwardly outspoken about these things. But while I look back at these things and I'm like, damn, bro, that was a little reckless. I'm very proud of niggas like being like, nah, yo, this is what we do. This is our form of expression. Now, granted, also, I don't want you to think the whole song is just me saying, fuck the police. Like, there's context. There's messages in there. There's actual verses and things where I'm speaking about stuff. So I don't want you to think it's just me being aggressive with no substance. There's hella substance in those lyrics at that time. So I'm proud of younger, wilder me just being like, fuck y'all bastards. Why you always want to fuck with me? But anywho, thank you for joining me for this story time. This was a wonderful time. If you were there, comment, man. Tell me what was your favorite memory. What was your favorite Finesse Friday, or something that happened? Maybe something that I glossed over that you remember happening. That was crazy. I might have to give another rundown of the whole, because that whole event was crazy. That's to this day, it's probably one of my favorites. And I'm gonna have the video mixed in with this too, so you can see what I'm talking about. But it was a good time. You had to be there. Again, my name is Skuzzy. That's SKUZ with 2 eyes. Hopefully, like your face. If you like what you hear, please subscribe, man. I'm doing this. I'm really trying to go up this year. I'm setting my intentions. I'm already grateful for what's going to happen for me. Just to be able to live more comfortably, to inspire other peoples to, pursue the arts and their art, just uplifting the culture, doing more for the culture, eating off the culture and then feeding the culture. You dig what I'm saying? Follow me on everything, SKUZ with 2 eyes. If you want to hear my music, if you're curious about it, if you like it, please go stream it. Please go buy it. If you like the merch that I be wearing, that is Don't Ask About the Octopus. Now I will say too, some people ask, how can we support? Honestly, financially, that's the best way. Buy some merch, buy some hoodies, buy some t-shirts. We really appreciate it, and it puts money right back in our pockets. So thank you. Have a great day. Stay focused, stay hydrated, and love yourself. And boop, bop, boop, bop.